What's up, guys? It's Wyatt, owner of tacticalconsulting.io. This is going to be a guide on how to use air to its max. If you don't have time to watch my full 1 hour breakdown, almost 2 hours, I believe, that I made a couple months ago, this is going to be almost like a quick start guide. You can jump in air, and at the end of this video, you're going to know everything you need to be successful and run great agents. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So as you can see, I'm in the software. It's, hey, welcome Wyatt, Roderick. To get started, do your agent. So with that said, we don't want to get distracted. That's something I did bad in my last video. I did all the other things, but look at this. Let's create an agent right now. So create an agent. You're probably going to want to do it for sales, but if you want to do it for customer service, you can press that as well. We're going to dive into that a little bit later. You can name it. So let's just name it Agent 1. Obviously, you want to name yours a little bit different depending on the use case. So now there's two types of, I accidentally pressed customer service. So sales. Then you have two options, standard or advanced. Never press advanced. I work with clients every day building AI growth infrastructures in their business, and I've never once used advanced. There's no reason you'd need to, and even air internally doesn't. So just don't, from my knowledge. So go ahead and press standard. Like I said, never use advanced. There's not one case where I found advanced to be useful, and it just overcomplicates things. Then you're going to have two options. You can create from scratch, or you can magically generate using AI. So in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and magically generate with AI. Boom. So now we're going to have a couple options. We can upload a call recording. So maybe you're a large team, you already have call recordings. You can just upload one right in here. Basically, imagine duplicating your best sales rep 100 times. That's how powerful air is. And then you can give air your existing script. So maybe you don't have a recording of what your best rep was using, but you have their script, or you have a script that you've given your reps in the past. You can go ahead and use it and adapt it right into the software. Or you can use a proven template by air. For this use case, I'm just going to use a proven template. And if you're an agency owner or anything like that, I would recommend you use this as well, because Air actually used to run a crazy agency scaling company called Scale 13, and it's super good. So for example, we're just going to go with the one-word script. Obviously, read through. These two, customer service and abandoned cart, are not going to be useful for those of you doing sales, but pain, desire gap, or one-word script. I'm just going to do one word. It's my personal favorite. So now Air's just going to ask me a couple questions. It's basically going to say, okay, who are they calling from? Did they click on an ad? Is it a cold call? We're just going to say they clicked on an ad. Now it's going to go ahead and give us another thing that we need to tell them. Name of the business, Tactical Consulting, and we'll just put that. Perfect. Now, what is your target audience? For me, my target audience is agency owners. I go into their business and build an AI growth infrastructure with products like Air and everything else, and then I also teach them how to build it for other people's businesses. By the way, if you're interested, you can go ahead and click below and learn a little bit more about that, where I'll actually teach you loads more about Air, so then you can give it to your clients, drive way more profits, and I'll do it done for you. Me and my team come into your business and do that for you. But let's just say agency owners. Excellent. Okay. So, what is the result they want when engaging with me? Obviously, they want to scale. Great. So what's a pain point? A lot of my clients, they come to me, they just can't book appointments. So we'll just say can't book appointments. Now it's going to go ahead and generate this script. Now, sometimes a little hiccup comes up, and it may even happen here. So if it does, I'm happy it did, because I can show you how to overcome it. But when you copy this script, on occasion, a little something can happen where it does, it's spaced out here, it just won't space out. So that's obviously a big problem. But if it does happen here, I'll show you how to overcome it. But if not, you can just use kind of common sense and figure out, okay, where should it have been? Like, for example, Well's probably going to be in a certain place in here. We'll actually press copy script to keyboard. And I can just click outside. You'll see Air has like a pre-made one in here. We can go ahead and click right here and go ahead and paste in. So see, it did happen here. So for example, we're just going to use common sense. Thanks for booking your call. All right, so now it starts here. So we'll delete everything from here because hey prospect name's already in there. So now it starts with this. Go ahead and just delete the spaces. So it's Alexander from Tactical Consulting. How's your day so far? So obviously we would do this. And I'm not going to sit y'all through all this. So I'm just going to pause and come back once I've edited it, just like you guys should as well. All right, what is up? Went ahead, went through and edited everything. Something super important, if this hiccup does happen, is you just want to make sure, wait for prospect to respond is under all of them except for the last one. And make sure there's no spaces. If there is, you just click in the empty space and press the delete key and go ahead and come right out. So this is what it looks like. Obviously, you can take some examples, like maybe you just use your own script so this isn't relevant to you. But you can just look at it, see what you can do. Maybe you don't like that it says like there's a $100 fee if you don't watch the pre-call video. Maybe you don't have a pre-call video. I recommend you have one. All the clients who join tacticalconsulting.io, I help them make a pre-call video to convert more leads into sales. But essentially, right here, just go through, edit it if you're using a template. And obviously, if you work with me and you have me come to your business and build the AI growth infrastructure that we do, we'll actually help you really delay like the amount of latency. I'm sure maybe you've even tested it. By the way, you're going to want to press the save button. Maybe you've tested it, or you've realized, hey, it's a little bit laggy. It kind of waits a little bit for responding. That's something we can help with. I'm not going to jump into all that because it would just take too long here. But with that said, now we've just made an agent. So obviously, the main thing that most people want to do is have it booked. So if you want your agent booking, you have to actually integrate a calendar. This is going to be big time step 2. So what I use to integrate is Go High Level. Soon I hear that Calendly's coming out. You'll see Zapier. That's more or less not integrating a calendar. And then you'll see things like Cal.com, which is terrible. Don't use it. Just don't. It's bad. But essentially, we're going to go ahead and use Go High Level. So if you need a Go High Level account, I have a thing in the description of this video where you can go ahead and get a 14-day free trial. So it's like the best time to get one. And it helps me out a little bit to provide free value like this. But other than that, we are going to go ahead and go into settings. Then and of course, this is in a sub account. And then we will go to business profile, and you'll see something called API key. You want to press the clipboard. Do not press like the rewind looking button. It's going to cause so many problems. Trust me. So just make sure you press that a couple times. It'll say copied on the side. And then you just want to paste it right in. And then just press save. And then press Go High Level. GHL, not Cal.com, GHL. Press save. Now what we'll do is maybe you don't have a calendar. I'm using one of the snapshot accounts that I already have pre-built. So there should be a calendar on this account. Yep, Growth Consult. So, but I'll start one from scratch for you guys. So you want to press round robin. I'm just going to name this one test. Select team members. I don't have one. And then you'll just go through, put in your times. This is stuff I can't help you if it's more personal, like when do you work, what employees do you have working. Then you can press advanced settings for more advanced stuff when it comes to stuff like that. Essentially, once you've made your calendar, it'll look kind of like what this one does, but there'll be one piece of the puzzle missing. You need to add it to a group. So you can just name the group Air, and then have the group description also be Air. Choose Neo. It's already done. Then you can just put anything. So this can just be nonsense. It just needs to be something. So then just press create. And then once that's done, you'll press the free lines button on that calendar you just created. Press move to group. Press this box and then move it to that group. You can see I have a couple Air groups. There's going to be one group for you probably, and it's just going to be Air. Go ahead and move it to that group. So once it's moved to that group, and by the way, it doesn't have to be an Air group specifically. If you already have a group that your calendar's in, you're good. The calendar just needs to be in a group. A prospect's never going to see what group it is, so it really doesn't matter on that end. But now, since you have that already done, you'll go in here and press the free lines button, and then you can see share. We're going to copy the permanent link, not the scheduling link, the permanent link. Then we'll just go ahead and paste it right into a browser, and you'll notice after booking slash, there's a couple strings of letters. I don't know why there we go. You're back. You can see me again. So we're just gonna take everything after that booking slash. When you go ahead and do this, see it says booking slash, and just a bunch of random numbers. We're gonna take everything after that, paste it in here, not the slash, delete the slash, and then save. Once this is saved, you can go and come off this page. You don't have to worry about anything else here. And now, essentially, when you call your agent or you kind of test drive this agent you just built, it's going to use the phrase. Let me find it. Right here. So, okay, it looks like we have an insert available time slot and another time. So it's just basically going to give them 2 times. If they don't have that time, it'll work with them to find a time that works. And it'll directly book. You don't need to do actions. You would have, I think you might have had to in the past, but it'll already say book appointment. You'll just select that. And now your agent is essentially ready to go. But there's one more thing that I actually want to talk about, and actually one more thing on top of that. And this is, being able to customize it. So when you're watching way more voices, but right now these are the voices we're given, so just look for them all, read them, not read them, listen to them, and figure out what voice you want. Personally, if it says beta, it's probably newer, it might have bugs, so yeah, obviously I wouldn't go with that. But the best ones I'd say to go with right now are going to be the original models. So British male or American female, both are original models. It says original model, so I pick one of them if you're just starting out. Then once that's done, you're going to want to add a new knowledge base. So you can name this knowledge base. Let's just name it KD for knowledge base. Yes, we want to go ahead and make this knowledge base. So now what we'll do is it'll give us 2 options. We can upload a document. So maybe your sales reps already have a Q&A document. You can just upload all of every possible question or objection, or you can add manually. For example, how much is it? Unfortunately, our prices depend on user. So obviously that's like a very loose example of what you want, but essentially you can put in a question / objection, and the AI will always spit out an answer / response. You can't have too many of these. I recommend you put in as many as possible, because it's just simply going to give you the best results. So with that said, your air agent is ready to go. And obviously something I failed to mention is if you make it a female, make sure to change it from Alexander maybe to Alice or Alexis or something, but you can name it whatever you want, and just really go through, optimize, and test. But like I said, if you want me to come into your business, build your Air AI account, have it call leads from ads, do all the advanced stuff, call people to remind them of appointments, I will come into your business, tacticalconsulting.io. You can key it in, or you can go down below, and that's actually what I recommend, because if you go down below, we'll give you a little bit of a discount, but you can book a call and see if you're actually a good fit to join the program. And if you are, then we'll come into your business, we'll build all this out. And if you're an agency, we'll also teach you how to build everything we just built out, so then you can go out and resell it to your clients to keep 100% of profits. So if that's something you're even a little bit interested in, go ahead and click below. But other than that, have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much for watching. See y'all.